Think dinner time with a toddler means fast and one-handed. I toss the veggies in here, push the top, and boom, tiny pieces in seconds. No tears, no mess. They go straight into the pan, and dinner is basically halfway done while he's still occupied.
You see these viral videos made by Sora going around TikTok and Instagram, and you're wondering like how do people make this? What's the invite code? Right, and that's something that I've been trying to find too, the invite code. And what I'm gonna do today is make a template straight from scratch where you're gonna get Sora videos and automate them without the watermark. And I'm gonna build this completely from scratch. If you've never used n8n before, don't worry. First, you want to first make your n8n account. That's number one. You get 2 weeks off. And without any more talking, I'm just gonna get straight into it, starting from the beginning. Right, let's make some AI videos. And also Sora 2 looks so real. Like I can't even believe it. I thought BO3 was great, but first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna click on this plus sign right here. We're gonna get on trigger workflow. So we're gonna execute the workflow, and we're gonna connect this to an AI agent. So you're just gonna go in here, type in AI agent, and that's what we're connecting to. When you see source for prompt, you're gonna go down and define below, and you're gonna write generate a prompt. Okay, but now we need a system setting, right? So we need a system message. Sorry. Okay. So UR helpful assistant is basically the most basic message that we need. We need a very detailed message, right? So I have already created one right here using ChatGPT. If you want, I'll show you the entire thing right here. Okay. And if you want to just look at it, try to copy and paste, I'm also going to link this down below so that you can just copy and paste it. You don't have to sit here and type all this, but this is the perfect prompt for what we're trying to do with this workflow, okay? So, and now we can see that there's an error here. Why? Because we don't have a chat model. So we're going to connect the chat model, memory, and tool. So under chat model, just click the plus sign and type in open AI chat model. This is what we're going to be using. Now we want to connect our credentials like this. First, make sure you have an API key. I already have one. If you don't have one, it's very simple. Just go open AI API keys. Let's make sure it's still working. Yep. Create an OpenAI API key just like this. All right. And you're going to click on create new key. Type in whatever you want, click create secret key. It's going to give you that. And then you just copy and paste it right here to API key. It's that simple. Okay. Now, when you're done with that, make sure that you're using 4.1 mini always. Okay. And exit out of there. Now we need a memory and tool. First, go on to AI agent, and this requires specific output format. Just make it open. So we're going to have an output parser right here on the bottom. Okay. We're going to add our memory first. So click on the plus sign, and you see right here on the right, simple memory. That's what we're going to be using. Okay. When you get to this part session ID, go to define below. As for the key, you just want to use a 4-digit. I'm just going to use 1, 2, 3, 4. This is just to access the simple memory. You want to change this 5 to an 8. Want to make sure that it's a little bit longer in the window length. Okay. Get down just like that. And there we go. We have our model. We have our OpenAI chat. Our model and our memory right here. Once you have the model, the memory, we want also the think tool and the output parser tool. So the think tool is very important because it lets the agent think twice before giving any kind of output. So just type in think tool. It's going to look like a brain, and there's already a prompt in there that you don't need to type in anything. Just like that, we have our model, memory, tool, and now we need an output parser. Okay, and we're gonna go on structured output parser just like that, and we see that there's already a JSON example of how we want it to look. All right, so once you're in the structured output parser, you want to go down to define using JSON schema. Let's make this full screen right here on the bottom right, and we're gonna take this out, and I've already created the exact prompt that you need for, as you see the description, a short, exciting, descriptive, 1 to 3 sentence. This is the exact one that you want to use. If you want to take a screenshot of this and put it into Gemini or ChatGPT, or you can get it in my link where all you have to do is just copy and paste. Okay, but you want to make sure that this is the exact one. So once you have this down, you want to go auto fix format and turn that on. So we're going to be able to have a model extension. So click out of this. And now what we want to do with this model is we want to connect this to OpenAI chat model. Okay. And that's very simple. It's all about just pulling this out and just connect it, make sure it's connected to OpenAI chat model just like that. And move it down just to make it look a little bit more neat. And there we go. We have the workflow just like this. So now we have the workflow for making the prompts that the agent's going to use, right? Now, when you create an AI agent, it's always going to bring up a chat message received, but we don't really need that. So just make sure you delete this chat, right? Just make sure that this is the only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the only 5 nodes that we need so far, right? And now let's try to just execute the workflow. See, everything's running smoothly. And there we go. Workflow successfully worked. See? So if we go into the AI agent, we can actually see what the prompt is, right? She found a secret hack to double her morning energy. Young woman shares her surprise morning routine. Wow. So this is a really good potential UCG ad right here, right? And every time you execute, we're gonna come up with another idea. And this is what the AI agent is meant for. Make sure that your system prompt. It can be anything, even if you want the viral shorts, you can just change this to make it just the viral ones, like the police chasing dogs and whatever. But yeah, now what we need to do is we need to connect to Sora to actually get the output, the video that we want to go on this right side and type in HTTP request. Okay. And now what we're going to do is actually import a curl, right? And how we're going to do that is we're going to go on this website called keyia.ai. Okay. And then go on API market. Now we're going to look for Sora 2, which is right here. Okay. And we're going to go down. Sorry, we're going to go to the text to video API. Okay. We're going to go down to find the curl. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yep. All right. So, right, we're going to find this, copy this entire thing, should be under request example. So just copy that, or you can press this button right here. Go back into n8n, import the curl, and paste what we have and import. And as you can see, everything has changed. We have a now post method. The only thing left now is to add the API key, right? Replace your API key with actual. Okay, but don't delete bearer. We need bearer here. Okay, so how do you get the API key? You're gonna actually make an account with Kia.api. I think they give you free credits like that. Okay, you're gonna go on your dashboard. Very simple. Go on to API key, right? And then all you have to do is just copy that and paste that. And as you can see, we're already given a JSON right here. Professor stands. This is just an example. This is the default video that Sora decided to use. Make it full screen. And as we can see, we have the default right here. But we don't want the same thing that we got on the API market now. So we're just going to basically delete this entire thing. And then we're going to drag this prompt right here. Like that, and it should be green. Let's take out that as well. Yeah, it should be green just like this. So this is exactly where the prompt is going to go once it's going into Sora to make the video. And that's the best way that I can describe it. But if it's red, make sure that you're grabbing prompt and putting it in between. Make sure that these have the what's it called, make sure that it's a string by having the whatever these are called, quotation marks. God, my brain is not working today. Okay, now for aspect ratio, you can do landscape if you want it to look like for TikTok style. You can do portrait if you want to post on social media. So let's just make it portrait just like that. Okay, and now we have everything ready. Sora 2 takes the video, right? And now it's going to basically configure that. And every single time, what this is green text is going to do is going to change every time you execute the workflow. All All right. And we also want to make sure that we give enough time for the video to be processed. Okay. So what we're going to do is actually add a wait node, right? So just type in wait, just like that. This is just giving time. 5 seconds is way too little. Let's put 260. 260 is the perfect amount of time. Okay. And make sure time, after time interval, and in seconds. So everything looks good. All right. Now that we have that, let's just execute everything. And then what we're going to do is we're also going to fetch back the video back to n8n. Okay. So how we're going to do that is we're going to add another HTTP request, type in HTTP again. Okay. And this time, instead of having to type all this, what we're going to do is we're going to import our curl command. So I want you to go back into, I have so many tabs open, back into Sora. Okay. Make sure don't X out the key API tab yet. Okay. Under query task, fetch this right here. So copy this. Make sure you copy this curl command, come back and just paste this curl command. Okay. Just like that. Okay. And make sure your API key, just like how last time, I'm going to do the same thing where I'm going to go and get my API key just like this. So copy that and the same one that we did before, right? So after 260 seconds, we finally get the input right here. Okay. Take out anything that's in the value, keep this name. And what you want to do is task ID. You want to drag that down here. Oh, my mouse is working. All right. And make sure you save it just like you. And we're going to execute this step. All right. And look, we have everything. A busy mom filming herself in a brightly lit kitchen. So it's coming up with all kinds of ideas. Wow. Okay. And looks like result JSON, we're getting the URL for the link. I mean, for the video. Sorry. All right. I'm just making sure everything is right. Yep. This was 167 seconds. Okay, guys, let's see how the video actually came out. Okay. You're going to go down here, result JSON on the right, and start with HTTPS to MP4. That's the link. Leave out the quotation marks. That's the entire link. Let's go on to a new page. Okay. And just press enter. And as we can see, it's already downloaded. All right. So let's try to open this right now. Let's see how it came out. Oh, wow. I downloaded it twice on accident. All right. Let's see how the video came out.
Dinner time with a toddler means fast and one-handed. I toss the veggies in here, push the top, and boom, tiny pieces in seconds. No tears, no mess. They go straight into the pan, and dinner is basically halfway done while he's still occupied. 10 minutes.
Okay, now that looked really real. And let's make sure busy mom filming herself in the bright kitchen. Wow. So there you go. That's
Dinner time
Sora
with a
2
toddler
for you.
means
And it's
fast
in
and
portrait
one-handed.
mode
I
too.
toss the veggies in here.
Okay, I get it, lady. I get it. Now, if you want to upload these videos automatically to Google Drive, what you're going to do is click this plus, just type in Google Drive, and then upload file, and then connect your credential, and then whatever video you make will be uploaded, execute workflow. All right, and as we can see, there's no watermark in this video. We don't see the Sora 2 watermark either. And the reason why is because of the website we're using. This website is it's great. It has VO3, it has Cling, it has everything. It takes out the watermarks. It's perfect. Okay. So yeah, I mean that's basically it. This is how we make our thing. Every time we do a workflow, we're getting a whole different prompt. Looks like it's already doing its workflow. So let me go over here. And it's always giving us a new prompt every single time we do the workflow. Once you're done with that, you just go and find the URL that it gave you. Now, if you do want to make multiple videos, you're going to have to go into Kia .ai and basically like just add your credentials. It's like $5, but like when you sign up, you get like 80 for free. So yeah, so I mean that's basically how everything works. Like Sora itself, it's not impossible to get. You can change this AI agent and even the system message if you want the viral videos. You just take this message right here, go to ChatGPT, say, hey, I want to make this system make viral videos like the ones with the dogs getting handcuffed. I mean, the dog's getting pulled over and stealing stuff, like these kind of videos that go crazy. Once you have them downloaded over here, just like that, and then upload it to wherever you want. Okay. And that's basically it. Thank you guys so much for watching. That is how you can get Sora 2 to work in n8n and also automate this process. Okay.